Question number 10. Solve the rational equation for x. Remember to check for values that should be excluded from the solution set, and if an answer does not exist, then enter DNE, does not exist. So the first thing we want to do whenever we have a problem like this is look at the denominators. So we have 5 over x plus 1 plus 1 over x minus 6, and that's equal to negative 6. Now we need to factor this denominator. So we have negative 6 and then we have negative 5 in the middle. So we can come up with two numbers that when we multiply to get negative 6, then we add them together, it's going to give us negative 5. Well, it's going to be positive 1 and negative 6. So therefore, when we factor this, it's going to be x plus 1 times x minus 6. Okay, now step 2, we want to find our restrictions. So since we have an x plus 1 in the denominator, we're going to set that equal to 0, or we're going to set x minus 6 equal to 0. So x is equal to negative 1, or x is equal to 6 are the restrictions. And again, those are the values that should be excluded from the solution set. Step number 3, we now want to figure out, okay, how many terms do we have? We have 3 terms in our problem. We can see that the LCD is going to be between x plus 1 or x minus 6 or x plus 1 times x minus 6. And so since both x plus 1 and x minus 6 are in the last denominator, therefore our LCD is going to be x plus 1 times x minus 6. And then what we're going to do is we're going to multiply each term by that LCD. So I'm going to go ahead and write that here. So we have our LCD. We're going to multiply that by 5 over x plus 1. Plus, again, we're taking our LCD, multiplying that by 1 over x minus 6. And that's going to equal our LCD times negative 6 over x plus 1 times x minus 6. Okay, now, as we recall, our LCD is x plus 1, x minus 6, and that's all over 1. X plus 1 times x minus 6, all over 1. X plus 1 times x minus 6, and that's all over 1. Now we want to be able to eliminate those denominators. So we can eliminate x plus 1 here. And so in step 5, we should have 5, and we're going to multiply that by x minus 6. Plus, in the second term, we can eliminate the x minus 6. So we're going to have 1 times x plus 1. And then on the other side of the equal sign, we can eliminate the x plus 1 and x minus 6, and then what's left is negative 6. So now we can go ahead and solve. So we're going to distribute the 5 to get 5x minus 30. If we distribute the 1, we get x plus 1 equals negative 6. And now we're going to combine like terms. We're going to combine the 5 and the x, which gives us 6x. We combine the negative 30 and the 1, which gives us negative 29, which equals negative 6. Now we're going to add 29 to both sides. So we get 6x, which is equal to 23. And so dividing both sides by 6, we get x, which is equal to 23 over 6. So therefore, the solution is 23 over 6. Since it doesn't match any of our restrictions in step number 2.